team, want to make a video. I am out on my scooter again today. It is about 30-ish degrees. It was 31 and I think it said the high was about 36 degrees. But I had to go, I'm doing errands that involve more than just my backpack. So it's been a bit of an adventure. So I've got I've pulled out the straps, and so I've got these boxes on the back of the scooter, and I've got my blanket, and I picked up a tent, and so that's the big box on the baseboard there. But it's been an adventure so far. It's chilly, but I've got the blanket, and I've got all the layers on because I knew it was going to be cold. So it's actually not really been that bad. So, but otherwise, it's been nice. But I was pretty excited. I did a little bit longer of a trip today. It was about 6 miles. To where I needed to go, and then it's going to be about 6.6, I think is what it said, but I'll have to look to be sure, because I actually differed from that route, because I used the car directions button, and it was a ramp, and there weren't any sidewalks or shoulders, so I couldn't safely go on there with this thing. But otherwise, so it's my longest trip. It's cold, got weird, obscure things on there, but it's been a nice morning so far. Pretty okay. So I came prepared, and we're gonna keep going. So that's all for now. I might say something more later if I think of something. But bye. Hey team, wanted to make a quick follow-up. I said I would make. I might say more if more came up, and more did come up. What it was the tent was heavier than anticipated, and it slowed down the scooter, made it more difficult for the scooter to move. So I should have had enough battery for the scooter to make it both to where I was going and then back, but that was actually not the case, because I'm presuming the tent was so heavy. So that means that my battery for the scooter perished, and so I had to kind of scoot my way to the next destination. I had one more destination after that, and then it was supposed to be easier, and it wasn't, and then I rearranged things to try and make it easier so I could actually use the scooter as a scooter, like have both of my legs on it and push off the ground and go. So it took me a while to figure out how to repack everything, because if you saw in the video, I had those boxes, and then I had the tent, and I couldn't keep the tent on that baseboard anymore. I had to move it to the back because I needed to try and use the baseboard as the pushing off element. So I tried it, and it was middling successful with everything, because the tent was heavy. I had to figure out how to balance the scooter itself while I was also pushing off the ground and moving forward, and it was a mess. So but we got it worked out, and so now I'm back at home. I was cold, but I changed. Actually, I was cold at the start of the trip, and then I was hot and sweaty when I got back. So it was the juxtaposition where I was cold, and then I was really, really hot, and I had to wipe it off and get it. Yeah, start over, try and reset. So I'm in my blankets now and doing laundry and being domestic again, but we are back at the house and we are moving forward. So that is how the trip ended. It was a little it was complicated, but we got through it. So cool. Now we're moving on to the next thing. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and we'll talk later.